Hey everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel.
What's up, y'all?
This is Brains and Beauty times 2.
I'm Shayla.
And I'm Miami. And today we are coming with the new series on UMC, Urban Movie Channel, UMC.TV. The new series called Behind Her Faith.
And honey, it did not disappoint at all.
Yes, I love it so far. This is episode 1 with Essence Atkins.
Yeah.
And we all know her. Everybody knows her. So this was just such a good introduction on what we to look forward to in the rest of the series.
Yeah.
But her episode to me was just like, so far, of course it's the best so far, because not even the best, there's no competition in this series. But so far it was it hit home for me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But before we go into our personal thing, we're going to talk about what actually happened there. We're going to spill our little stuff in there a little bit and mix it up a little tiny bit and let y'all know what it means to us and how this series speaks to us so much. And yeah, let's go ahead and dive into it.
Okay, so this series, again, one, let's just explain why we even chose to review this series at all. This series, again, if you watch anything that we've done, we are big on faith. Big on faith. It is the driving force to a lot of the decisions and things that we do, a lot of the things we decide to review, a lot of the ways that we speak, and a lot of the ways that we deliver our content. So this was like a great series to review. And again, it's in the time of quarantine and all this other foolishness that's going on out here today. It's great to hear something and see something positive in our own community. Yeah. And the crazy stuff that's going on right now. Like, let's get some positivity. And what better than to share your faith with people and why, how it has driven you in your life and how it has helped you in your life. Because I feel like it could help someone else.
Of course.
So,
of course.
Yeah.
This is for me, it's my walk of life.
Yeah.
This is I walk my life in my faith. Like, everybody knows that. Like, I was borderline when I was like, okay, we got to do this review. I was like, I may have to do a personal review on my own YouTube channel because I have such a story surrounding my faith and my encounter with God and my spiritual wake, my call, my awakening. Like, it's a lot. So here at Brains and Beauty, I gotta, make sure we both get our input in. So, but it was so good. So first, I want to just go ahead and shout out, make sure I get these names correctly, because I think, of course, it had to come from Black women. You feel me? So Paula Bryant Ellis, she is the creator and the director of this amazing series so far.
She's Paula.
Yes, like the whole, how everything is set up so far, like just going into their homes. It reminds me a little bit of Black Love. How that was like so authentic.
It's so intimate though.
Yeah.
Like, I love that. It's like you're having a one-on-one conversation like you would be having with us. Like, oh, it was so nice.
It was good. Let's go ahead and jump into let's go ahead and jump into how we feel about this episode.
Okay.
In essence.
Okay, so I think Essence started off just kind of explaining her background and where she was from and how she grew up. I think she said she was her family wasn't like a traditional family. Like, her parents, I guess, weren't married, and her mother believed one thing, or she went through her life kind of going back and forth between different religions. I think first it was Roman Catholic, then it was Buddhism or something. I think it was Buddhism. Then she went back to Roman Catholic, being a Roman Catholic, and just how Essence first got her start. Even on TV, she was a dancer as a child or as a young woman.
And of course, we didn't know that. So that was
not that dancer, not the pole
dancer, like
an actual dancer. Like, she wanted to be Misty Copeland, like before Misty Copeland. These are her words.
Pose at the end like this.
Yeah, she wanted to be like like that kind of dancer. And I think something happened when they had a casting call for a role on the Cosby Show, and for someone who likes storytelling, as she said, that was like that would have been like a perfect first role for her. She ended up getting the part, and that was like her first experience in show business, and from there she just kept on pursuing it. And as she got older, I think she became a Christian, or gave her life to God
at 23.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
she explains her experience
Yeah.
in her home one night.
Right.
Yeah.
So she opens up too. She said that her faith means love.
Yes. Yes.
Right? It means that's it. Just the love of God
It's that
from
simple.
God
Yeah.
and going out to people as well.
Mm-hmm.
So the encounter she had in her place, when she was speaking about that, I was just like, my God, to sit there and hear his voice to say, while you are preparing a meal for him to sit there and speak to you in your spirit so deeply. Like, I just
And she knew it wasn't just her thoughts.
with that moment, because there are times when there's no loud voice saying, "Hey, Angela, what's up?" You know, like, God don't speak like that. Like,
Yeah,
you know
no.
it. You
Yeah.
know it. You know it is like so distinct. Like, there's no way to describe it. You
It's
have
like an
to
inner voice, but
experience
you know it's not yours.
And sometimes you may just hear.
You may just hear. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So, that to me, her whole encounter, how she had to prepare the table and cook the food and prepare the setting right there for my Lord and our Lord, because I like to be very personal, like my Lord, our Lord, our Savior, to be sitting right there, and she sit there and just eat and just have an experience.
Like, she actually opened the door, like he was at the door coming into her home to have dinner with her.
Listen, that was so powerful.
Yeah.
To me to experience that, because I had my own encounter. You know what I mean? So I understand that voice, and I understand, like, after that moment, it's just a whole, that's it. It's no turning back after. You cannot turn back.
Yeah.
There's no, I'm done with Christianity. After that, you know for sure God is there. God is evident. God is sitting. He is always going to be with you. And I love when she said it's about your relationship.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something
about
Christianity is relationship.
Yeah.
There's no rule checkbook list that you're supposed to be doing and go by. And if you pray 50 times a day, he is gonna. No, this is a personal relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what he needs you to do and remove from yourself and ask you to do this and do that, move left, move right, you will go ahead and do it. If he say drop that, you will go ahead and drop that.
Yeah.
If he doesn't mention it to you, he still need to use that, whatever you got going on, to go ahead and attract some other people to listen to you. So girl, this whole entire series to me was just, we don't want to make this review too longer than the doggone
the actual episode.
Yeah. But I just loved how she just talked about everything, like
how it affects how she raises her son, how it affects how she dealt with her divorce. She ended up getting divorced, and how it was rough on her son. And eventually, like, even he still asks to this day, like, you know, mommy, what happened? And I guess still holds out hope that they'll get back together. But it's so many things have happened, and the way the Lord has stepped into her life and helped her to get through all of those hard times, and told her, basically ensured her where she felt safe enough to know that no matter what happens, she's going to get through this. No matter
what happens. And on top of that, she said that no sin.
Yes.
That he will love you less. And that's true.
Yeah.
Like, not only no matter what happens, like, no matter what you do moving forward, I got you covered.
Yeah. And it's been evident in her life.
It ain't gonna make me love you less.
Yeah.
At all.
There's proof in the words
and
that
that's
he spoke.
What Christianity is supposed to be about. It's not no punishments every day,
about being perfect.
Yeah, because that's what Jesus came to do. I mean, if Jesus didn't come do what he was supposed to do, like, what was the point of everything if we still have to do the things outside of what Jesus did to save our souls?
Yeah.
It was no point for him to do anything then. Yeah. So I just love that she pointed that out. I'm all in my phone for my notes and they keep locking up.
Notes.
The part when she was talking about every turn, you know, to touch on what you said, like, every turn, I'll be cared for. That's what she said.
Yep.
No matter which way I go, he right there. No matter what. And going through that divorce, feeling like, I'll restore you. Like, that's what God is about. It's about, I'm going to restore you. I'm going to take care of you. I don't care what you got going on. I know you believe in me, and I know you trust me, and I know you fall, and I know you stumble, and I know you hit your head 50 times.
And I know sometimes you even tend to question.
or question
or
or
doubt.
not, or doubt that the promises won't be fulfilled that you're believing in, right? And that's okay, because we all not perfect to sit in there and say we fall in that area. But thank God he doesn't count that against saving us forever, for eternity. You know what I mean?
I think again, especially in today's times, again, when we're going through what we're going through with the whole coronavirus and all of that, and we're all having to stay in our homes, and there are people out there that are actually afraid. Things like your faith help you to get through these times, not to worry. I mean, for me, it helps me. It helps me to not worry, to not stress. I refuse to let people or anything stress me anymore. Like it's that relationship that I know that no matter what happens,
no matter
what, if I were to lose my job, if I were to lose my husband, if I were to lose my family, whatever, I already know I'm going to be okay. It may be rough, and it might get rough, and it will get rough at some point in life.
Because it said, first of all, it will.
Yes, it will get rough. It will get rough. But those are the times that your faith is truly tested.
Yeah.
Those are the times.
Faith that's not tested, to me, I don't know what's going on with that. You gotta have a faith that's tested. And that's just me and what I personally believe in. And of course you believe that too. Mm-hmm. Like, without faith, like, there's nothing. Like, I started my speaking of my spiritual awakening, I actually had my own personal spiritual awakening to create Endorsed by God. And I had heard Endorsed by God in my ear, in my left ear. I would never, ever, ever forget it. So I started this whole journey with that. And my first apparel shirt I started with the Faith collection. Not because I could have started with the logo, what it means, and just a whole bunch of other things. I wanted to start the foundation off with faith, because I wouldn't even be here today talking about nothing about no Endorsed by God, like nothing of who I am if it was not for my faith. My faith gets me through like gas in my life.
Wow.
Like, I fill up. Like, without it, I am nothing and I am nobody, and I'll never be able to amount to anything or look forward to anything. I will be destructive. I will cave in if it's not for my faith. So the Faith Soldier collection is basically like you got to have your faith like the arm, like you are an army soldier with this. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, that's the play on it. Like, it is, you have to really be a soldier. Like, no matter what you still have a mission to get to the end. The mission to get to the end is knowing who got your back and knowing that you will get there. Over there, right there, you will get over there. You just got to go through this little, you got to
go through some stuff.
but you're going to get there. Put on your uniform, tighten up, get ready, and fight it through.
Put on your armor.
Period.
Your armor, God. Yeah.
Come on now. Don't have me. Girl, see, this
look, don't get her started.
Shay already know. Don't have me, because this will be a whole hour. Okay. So, moving on. What else you wanted to point out?
She also, again, we don't want to, obviously we want you all to physically go and watch the episode. And actually,
and if you already watched it, you probably just want to see him discuss it with us.
And that's cool. I don't want to give everything, but she just talked about how it has affected every part of her life, and how she's seen the fruits of it now. Now that she's divorced, now that she's kind of doing her own, she's doing her own thing, and she's been in the business for, what she say, 30 years, I think. 30
and she lost everything.
She
let everything go. She didn't want to fight for too much, nothing. She just wanted her own little things. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Basically,
for
her to start
out with
her.
Yeah.
She just had to know that she was going to be fine, and now she has a new home, and all these things that are just, she can say, like, I couldn't have gotten these without believing that that the Lord got me. Like, he got me through all of it, so she has a good, I think she did say she has a good relationship with her husband and with her ex-husband, and
for the child,
being able to co-parent. So, I mean,
because of the show she did with Marlon, which I always had.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God. You don't understand. Like, I love Marlon. Like, I'm so mad that it's not on. Yeah. Like, I don't know what happened with that, but it was so good.
Yeah. So that was like her reconfirmation too, to how to make sure she co-parents and still push out the love that she knows what her faith means, and not just loving from God, making sure she still push out and put the love on other people. Yeah. And I thought that was just a good touch too. You know what I mean? And starting over and getting her sacred place of her house, and knowing she
has to protect her peace.
Yeah. Like you had no choice but to, not even no choice, because that's hard. That's not even a good word to say, but she had to trust him after that divorce.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for her to get all of that, what she's seen, which some of it was a big surprise. She didn't even think it would be like that. But how about God delivers? You know what I mean? How he reconfirms us. How he shows us he's there and protecting us. Like, girl.
We just love to hear stories of people that you see on TV again. And in the society, we follow celebrities and people that inspire us. And it's just good to hear behind the cameras what these people go through, because they're just like you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we may put them on pedestals, and not all of us, but, you know, we may put them on pedestals that we think are attainable, or we love them for some whatever reason. But to hear the stories in their actual lives of how they've gotten to where they are, and the driving force to why they do what they do, and how they've been able to succeed in life, I just think it's a much more powerful message. So I'm really, we are really glad about this series, and I'm really excited for the second episode. Honestly, like,
and the rest of I wonder how many episodes it is.
I don't know. I hope it's a lot.
I hope it's like at least 6 before the next season.
6. Yeah.
I know right now they can't film nothing. Can't be in nobody's house filming because of the doggone Rona.
The Rona.
But I know it's going to be a season 2. I know it's going to be a season. It's so many people who are out here
who need these,
who not only need it, who has experienced God's presence that needs to be said out and about on a platform such as UMC, on a platform such as this series that is perfect. It's not blended with anything else besides what faith is supposed to be about in your encounter. You know what I mean?
They're testimonies. You're sharing your testimony. Testimonies is what helps people to, you know, you give people hope.
Yes.
You are messengers of hope. When you share your testimony, you are a messenger of hope. And that helps people to get through their hard times. It helps people to change their actual direction of their life. Yeah. So,
their mindset. Because it's all about renewing the mind.
Amen.
So that can help somebody renew just their one thought. And one thought can make one piece of action. One action could do, you know, one movement here. And one movement can actually shift a life. Yeah. It's like a, you know what I mean? It's a ladder. Yeah. At the end, she said, what was it that God,
if he was sitting here,
like what you want to tell,
what would you tell him?
Yeah, tell him. And she was just like, I hope I'm making you proud.
And that I can't lie, I started crying.
Child, look, don't have me start now. Just even reading that.
I started crying because that's
helped me change, and I'm honored to be a part of the kingdom.
Don't start. See?
And that you see me fit to be even a part. Like, that John touched me so, because that is so true. Like, all of us want to hear job well done, daughter.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you were more than enough for me. You are more than enough. I designed you exactly the way you are. And you were enough. And you did all you knew to do. And I appreciate that. You helped the kingdom. You know what I mean? You helped spread it. So, as you can see, the tears are rolling, and that means it's time to go. Because, honey,
the lashes lifted, and I can't.
The lashes can't last long with tears.
Okay.
But overall, as you can see, you guys, we love this show. I look forward to doing. We look forward to doing the rest of the reviews. Like I said, I may have to do a little personal thing on my page because I have to get deep, and that's gonna take some time. But this just inspired me even more. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, to just keep sharing what I know, what's my truth. Yeah. And our truth. You know what I mean? And just starting, like I say, just with my little movement, endorsedbygod.com. You know, like, just starting there and just keep it going. Testimony by testimony, post by post. Just doing what we do. Yeah. Like we do on Brains and Beauty. We may joke, we may have our little moments, we may talk about what's trending and blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, you always know we are women of God. Yeah. And you're going to always know our faith speaks in everything we may respond to. Yep. Sometimes like, I just get crazy.
Sometimes you got to get a little more
realistic. But it got to be watered down for some
people. But it's
people.
still in there, though. Yeah. The faith.
Look, he made me a certain way to speak to certain people to let them know what he got going on. So I appreciate the way he has addressed me and made me and just put me all together, honey. He just molded me so perfectly. But for a time such as this.
Yeah, amen.
So we gonna end it.
We're gonna end right here because again
we can go
we already
on
know
and
it's
on.
gonna get more emotional as the series goes.
But we appreciate her sharing, man.
We really do. Thank you so much, Essence, for sharing that.
Yeah, and just to know, because she didn't go too deep in the divorce, we didn't hear every single thing.
We don't need to know.
We just knew it did not work.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Exactly.
And she pulled herself out of it. Just to hear her, just picking back, just to hear her saying she didn't even want nothing.
Yeah.
You know, she
that's
wasn't
a big thing.
That's a big move.
Most men, or even most women, when you leave something that you thought was going to last forever, and especially a marriage, a lot, not just the hurt there, the anger's there. So your anger tends to drive your reaction after the fact. So you want everything. I'm fighting for this. I'm fighting for that. Yep. You're not just going to take A, B, C, and D. It takes a certain kind of, not just person, but somebody with a certain kind of mindset and faith to say, I know we acquired these things through our marriage.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with walking away with what's my clothes.
Yeah.
The things I came in with and being out. Because I'm going to be straight. Me and my son or my daughter or whoever I came in here with, we're going to be good. And I God bless you. I wish you nothing but the best. I wish you no ill will, no ill intent. Though you don't know how powerful that is. The power it takes to be able to do that. And I really hope that people understand in that message alone the power in being bigger.
Oh, Shay.
The power in not trying to be like everyone else. Because most people in society teaches you when somebody, an eye for an eye, or when someone does something to you, you should do something back to them because it's just only right.
Yeah.
No.
God
got you.
Yeah.
He worked out your battles and
it was immediate. It was immediate for her.
Yeah. It wasn't like she came to this realization 4 years later. It was immediate. I decided I no longer want to be here, but I'm going to leave amicably.
Yeah. Come on, amicably.
Because this is bigger than me and you.
Yeah.
We have to have a relationship for the rest of our lives because of our son.
Yeah. So let's not even sit here bigger back and forth, making anything worse. Let's just, you know what? I'm gonna head out.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just take this, and that's it. We ain't gotta fuss and argue and fight. I'm gonna just take this and I'm out. You know what I mean? Like, that was, it's just that testimony alone was dope, like you said.
So guys, anything that you're going through, I think the ultimate end of this is anything that you're going through, just know that your faith is what helps get you through it.
Yeah.
When you're doubting yourself, when you're doubting your abilities, when you're doubting that man up there, he's unwavering. It doesn't. Yeah. He's there. That's who you lean on when times get hard in any situation. Everybody's situation. Everybody goes through different trials and tribulations. In any situation, no one's story is going to be exactly the same or even similar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we all go through things and we have to learn to lean on that thing called faith right there. So.
And trust the timing of God.
Yep. And trust the timing, which I think is the hardest part for most people. Yeah, because, we want it now.
Trust the timing and just have faith to know you will get there.
Yeah.
Wherever that's at, you will get there. And it may not be the way you think it should be and visualize it be, but you will get there. Amen. He love you too much, baby.
Yeah.
So,
baby.
Yes.
So we thank y'all so
thank
much.
You all, everybody involved with this episode, with this project. Once again, we appreciate it, and I hope everybody who is watching this show, watching this review, just go ahead and go watch it. We can't even sit here and explain how it really is until you really watch it and feel it on your end. And we just pray people are drawn to God more and want to learn more about God and what it really means to be a Christian and having a relationship. So before I was really interrupted with the whole cutoff. But yeah, relationship. So that's about it. We're going to end it right here.
We are.
Because we got so many more episodes to review. We may do a part 2 of this one, part 3. Who knows? Who cares? This is all about what we want to talk about. So, yeah. So that
we
was
thank
it.
y'all so much for watching.
Yeah.
Continue to watch our reviews. Again, they gonna be coming as we watch
You know,
them.
UMC
They
got us
coming,
locked. UMC got us on
Yeah, y'all make
lock.
sure y'all go
They
to
got great. They have
UMC.tv, okay?
great content. So make sure you guys go check them out and check out our monogamy reviews on here on our YouTube channel, on our page. So you guys go ahead and follow us, find us on social media, our podcast every week, and yeah.
Until next time, people.
Until the next episode. Just know God love you.
Amen.
Forever. And ever. And ever, 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 ever.
Forever, ever. Yes. Okay. Bye. Bye.